Hello, I'm Denise Hyde, with your realtor, with one of my favorite lenders, and that's Stephen Owens of Guarantee Mortgage. Thank you, Stephen, for taking a couple minutes to chat with us today.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Sure. Well, one of the most important steps of successfully borrowing money to buy a home is to get pre-approved for a loan. And I know that this gives buyers the confidence of knowing how much they can afford, how much savings they need to have, and that all their information is ready to go. So there's less surprises. It also gives them power with other lenders and saves time.
Absolutely. Getting pre-approved is the first step and the most important step, second to finding your home. It starts the process. It lets you know what you can and what you can't do, and it allows you to summarize the process that it'll take for you to get into a home.
So that can really save a lot of time. Plus, if you are going in and making an offer, you're more likely to be accepted.
Oh, absolutely. Having an approval letter, most people won't take a offer without an approval letter. And so going through this process is how you get that approval letter in your hand. And the next step is making that offer.
True. But now I can tell you that some of my clients always have this obstacle, and it comes up and surfaces that they say they don't want to start this step because they think getting pre-qualified is going to hurt their credit. Now, you're an expert. Tell me, what is your answer to this question? Will getting pre-qualified hurt my credit score?
Well, that's a big myth behind the process, and I do understand people are very apprehensive about having a credit run. I'm apprehensive about having my credit run. But there's two big things that people need to know when it comes to purchasing a home, what you need to know about having your credit pulled, okay? And the first deal is that it has to be done. It absolutely has to be done. No lender can give a buyer a pre-approval letter without them letting them pull their credit. And at the same time, the buyer must know that it's not what you consider like a hard pull that you might have if you go down to the local dealership. This is a soft pull, and it will basically let the lender see your credit history and allows them to move forward during the process. Okay, the second thing you need to know about having your credit pulled is that it does not keep you from shopping other lenders. For 45 days, you can go to as many lenders as you want to and have multiple pulls. It allows the lenders to compete with each other. It allows the buyers to get the best deal. And the United States government has set up for those first 45 days for it not to go as a multiple pull. That you may see it, but it will not touch your credit as far as hurting it in any derogatory way.
So this keeps my clients from feeling trapped, like, oh, I've got this high rate and now I can't go anywhere else. They're not trapped, they're saved by this.
Right, there's other options out there, and different lenders work different ways, but it allows a buyer to see 2, 3, 10 lenders in 45 days to find not only the best deal, but really who do you feel comfortable working with, because that's just as important as the deal. You can find 2 lenders offering the same deal, and you really want to talk to multiple people so that you can find somebody that you like and that you trust.
Well, you know, I appreciate that, Stephen, and this makes perfect sense. And I want everyone to know that I really enjoy working with Stephen, and you are very strong in communication. And you just walk buyers through. They never can question. They know exactly where they are in the process, and that is important as a lender. So I hope if you're shopping around that you will check out Stephen Owens. Is there anything else you'd want to tell potential buyers or something you're offering?
Absolutely. So one of my first career, I was actually a football coach, a high school football coach and a teacher. And one of my favorite things about having that background is that when it comes to the loan process, I am teaching a client through the process. I want them to know what they're signing. I want them to know what they're looking at. I want them to know what numbers are going into that cash to close. I like them feeling comfortable that when they show up and they sign that day, that it's not something that they're nervous about. It's something that they feel good about getting their family in a home. And so that's how I treat my new job is basically the same way I treat my old job. Is that I'm
Perfect.
looking to help people.
So why should they choose you? What are you offering?
Oh, we are offering lender credit up to $1,000, appraisal rebates, and we have a lot of incentives with new builders in the Mont Bellevue Baytown area.
All right. Well, you heard it here. And how does everybody contact you?
Contact my cell at 832-984-1280, or you can message me on Facebook.
Awesome. Well, thanks again. That's a
No
wrap.
problem. Enjoy.
Have a wonderful day. And I just want to remind everybody to pay your bills, build your savings so that your credit goes up, and call me to buy or sell your home. Thank you.
Thank you.